I'm not making any comments on that. Other than, I've told you guys this for the last, couple of years. I've always just taken it 1 year at a time and kind of reevaluate each off season and then, find the things I want to get better at and move on.
I love the Patriots. I mean, they obviously, they got it's the greatest organization, and playing for Mr. Kraft all these years, and for Coach Belichick. I mean, there's nobody who's had a better career, I would say, than me. Just being with them. So I'm very blessed, and I don't know what the future looks like. And I'm not going to predict it. So I wish we'd have won tonight, and wish we'd done a lot of things better over the course of the season, but we just didn't.
Tom Brady may not know what the future looks like, but I know this. He gets to determine the future.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants to do. Stay with the Patriots, retire, or sign with another team. And Robert Kraft told Peter King of Football Morning in America that his preference would be that Brady stays or retires. Well, you don't want him to go somewhere else.
Right.
You don't want him to compete with you. You don't want him to test out the theory of Brady without Belichick versus Belichick without Brady. You don't want that. Football's hard enough without this side drama that would happen.
Yeah.
But, in the media business, we love chaos.
Right.
And Tom Brady leaving the Patriots, Drew Brees leaving the Saints, both will be free agents. That is the kind of chaos that makes the off-season rumor mill go around.
No doubt about that. I mean, I can't imagine that he wants to go somewhere else or ends up playing in another uniform, Tom Brady. I mean, come on. This is arguably bigger than Michael Jordan.
Care to make it interesting?
Yeah.
What do you want to put on it? Double or nothing on the steak dinner that you're never going to give me?
Yeah, sure. Let's do double or nothing.
All right, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Yeah,
I say he goes one more year in New England.
I say he goes to a new team.
Gosh, I just can't imagine, but maybe you're right. I will say this. Now, when it comes to Brady and Brees, I think Brady has more of a future somewhere else than Brees does. I think Brees really needs Sean Payton. He needs Sean Payton to devise the short passing game and all the things we've talked about. Again, it's the second playoffs in a row. We're going to leave and go, man, the Saints and Drew Brees can't push the ball down the field. It leads to defenses being really aggressive and taking away a lot of their bread and butter plays in the offense. Tom Brady, I don't have that same question. Tom Brady, do I think he'll thrive away from New England? No, not necessarily, but his arm is still big time, and he still has size and things like that to where there's no throw on the field that he can't make at this age to where the field's totally open. So, but I still I can't. L.A., Miami, I just can't see it. I don't know. I got to see it to believe it. I'm saying it's one more year.
But the same thing with Peyton Manning.
I know, but Peyton Manning still had years in his career.
But we didn't know what he was going to be.
I know because of the neck injury, but it still wasn't year 20.
What about Brees?
Point.
Where would Brees go? Back to the Chargers?
I don't know. Maybe something like that. See, Brees to me has to be a little bit more picky because he needs to find an offense that really fits him. That's again, I think at his age and where he's at. So
there's no Sean Payton coaching.
That's
crew.
what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
That's the thing. You can't where are you going to go? Where do you go where you find an offense just like the one you've been in?
That's my thing with Drew Brees. So both are going to be fascinating decisions. And I mean with Taysom Hill in the background in New Orleans, that makes it interesting too because you and I know we both heard from many people in the NFL that. Hey, Sean Payton fancies Taysom Hill and sees him as the future.
And Teddy Bridgewater is going to be a free agent as well.
Right.
And he stayed with the Saints instead of going to the Dolphins this past year because of the belief that he would have a shot to be the successor to Drew Brees. But between Hill and Bridgewater, I see a much greater upside with Hill.
Yeah, Hill has superstar traits. I mean, he has a big-time arm, and his ability to run the ball is special. He could be a poor man's version of Lamar Jackson.
What does he do with those underneath routes, the intermediate routes?
Well, yeah,
That's
we'll
where
see. You're right. We need to see. We saw better this preseason to give us hope that, he can continue to improve and get better. We'll see where it goes.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.